Hey, how y'all doing? Rashad the Great here, and I'm back again with another video. And these are five ways where you can avoid lifestyle creep. So, without any particular order, we just gonna, follow my notes real quick. We just gonna say the one area that you can do once you see that you're going to another tax bracket. Some of you may have had promotions. Some of you have maybe have a better job. I know I have had several. Every year I have multiple promotions, whether it's from my job or from an internship. Each year I get paid higher and higher. Each internship I get paid higher and higher than the previous one. Life has been good. God has been good to me. So with that higher income comes a what they call lifestyle creep. So, now that you can afford that trip to Bali or Dubai, now that you can afford it, you go take those trips, you go buy that new car, you do this and do that, you go take this girl out to brunch, you go, buy your mom a new car, buy your mom a new house, and then lifestyle creep because now you're able to do for your people something that you wasn't able to do before. So let's get into it. My first thing is budgeting. You must budget. I know it's probably easier to budget when you have less money to manage, but it's more important that every round goes higher and higher. So every tax bracket that you have, make sure that you are still budgeting no matter what. If you were a millionaire, if you were a trillionaire, if you were a billionaire, if you were a thousandaire, still budget. I try to still budget every month. I have a different type of budget because so one month you might be paying for health insurance, another month your child might need braces, so you're trying to budget. Okay, October I know my child's gonna have braces. November I know that my mom's 50th birthday is coming up, for example, or different life events are happening. Your cousin's best friend might be getting married. Your son might be graduating from college. Different situations and scenarios, so that like, okay, June, maybe I can't go out this much in June. And you're just planning for the months that come, and every month can't be the same. Life happens, things happen. That's all your situation that you never seen coming, and that's when you need to have emergency fund. A 3 to 6 emergency fund is for things that you cannot see. Now, there's a difference between, I might do a video about that later, there's a difference between emergency fund and 3 to 6 months emergency fund, and also having an account for your bills. When I say emergency fund, I mean things you can't see. You can't see a car wreck. Emergency fund, you can't see getting COVID in 2017. Nobody knew about COVID. So the things you cannot see is the things that you need to have emergency fund for. The things you can see, you need to pay your bills ahead of time as much. I don't care if it's 1 month. You pay your phone bill 1 month ahead. Pay your phone bill 1 month ahead. I paid my phone bill a year out before I even had inheritance. I went 2 or 3 months out. Pay ahead because you never know what pandemic might happen. You never know when a recession might happen. You don't know when you might lose your job. Don't wait till your job. That's the stupidest thing I ever heard. Don't wait till you get fired to use your emergency fund for bills that come every month. You know the bill is coming. So if you could pay for 1 month ahead, 2 months ahead, or 3 months ahead, then do it. Do it. If you have to skip brunch for 1 month so you can pay your rent, your mortgage ahead of time, that's smart. We living smart. We living better. Make smarter decisions. We getting older, move with wisdom. Getting older is not a choice, but getting better every day is a choice. You have to make these choices. So again, your wants versus your needs. You might want to go to Dubai, but if you are in debt, you need to have some staycations. You need to go to the park, water park, maybe theme park, maybe the park, the beach, free activities so that you can still have fun, but have fun within your tax bracket. Don't try to ball out like Dwayne Wade. I just seen Dwayne Wade got a $250,000 yacht. He just got a $250,000 yacht for the week, doing backflips, doing nose dives off of a yacht. You ain't got Dwayne Wade money. That's cool. You're going to get there one day. I promise you, if you follow me, we all going to get there to the promised land. But for right now, we got to ball within our budget, baby. Nothing wrong with it. Step point 2. You got to pretend you got to forget. Sometimes people give me money, or a family or a friend might give you birthday money, or a friend might take you out to eat, or they might give to you financially, or whatever the fact. You got to pretend sometimes that money is not there. If somebody ever give you money, sometimes you got to pretend that money is not there, especially if it's unexpected. For example, say if it's October, say if you just paid your bills for November, and you get a raise, you get a promotion, you get an unexpected windfall of, say if it's just $200. Pretend that you never got those $200. And what I mean by pretend is, I mean that make sure when you get those $200, act like you never got them $200. Put it in your saving. Put it towards a debt. I give you a perfect example. When Joe Biden was giving out them stimulus checks, them $1,200, when Donald Trump was giving out them stimulus checks, them $1,200, when I saw that it was processing, I didn't wait for it to process. I sent the money to Sallie Mae. Boom, I sent the money to Toyota. Why? Don't wait. Somebody once asked me, someone asked me, how do you, basically, they were just basically trying to say, like, money that's left over after your bills, what do you do not to spend that money that's in your bills? What do you do when you have money left over and you want to spend it? And you say, hey, I pay all my bills. I pay all my debt this month. You know what I said? I said, it ain't your money. I said, spend it as fast as possible. But don't spend it on you. Spend it on your debt as quick as possible. Because once you spend it, it's gone. You're never going to get it back. And you're not going to think about it next week. Why? Because it's already gone. That $200 you already gave to Sallie Mae is not coming back. The $200 you already paid for your car payment, boom, is already coming back. Spend it fast. Not on you. Spend it fast on your debt. Because you're going to forget about it quickly. Because when you are in debt, you're paying bills off. Should be working 6 to 7 days a week, 40, 60 hours, overtime, part-time, 2 jobs, 3 jobs, trying to pay this debt off. So you ain't got time to spend like that anyway. You ain't got time to go out like that anyway. You don't have time to have much fun because you're taking care of your business and you're being a responsible adult. And shout out to you, because that's what this channel is all about. Being good financial stewards, breaking generational curses, making millionaires and billionaires with good character. So pretend that money never happened. Keep going on your business. Save it if you need to save it. Spend it on your debts if you're still in debt. And save the money if you don't need to use the money. Save it. You was doing fine before they blessed you. I'm not saying if you don't need it, don't spend it. But if you don't need to spend it, don't spend it. Because there's going to be a time when you need to spend it and you ain't going to have it because you done spent it on Ruth Chris or you done spent it on STK. We're going to get to STK. We're going to get to Ruth Chris. I'm not against these things. But I'm against that. I'm pro live life more abundantly. I'm pro debt free. I'm pro wealth. I'm pro billionaire. I'm pro millionaire. That's what I'm all about. But anyways, let's move on. Number three, you need to have accountability partners. Too many of us, not me, myself, but a lot of you have yes men and yes women around you. You can't be 20, 30, 40, 50 plus years old with yes men and yes women around you. They're not going to help you elevate to the next level. That's why I love the amount of subscribers I have. I love having a small community because I'd rather have 100. I don't even know how much people I got. 132. I'd rather have 100 people than 100 million people that's not gonna listen. I'd rather have 100% of my people listen than to have 100 out of a million listen. I'd rather have 100 out of 100 listen. That's the thing. People here for likes. People here for additional revenue stream. And that's all cool and dandy. But I'm here to tell the truth. So help me God. And I'm going to tell you the truth unfiltered because I want you to win. I want you to be a change maker. I want you to be a generational curse breaker in your life because that's what I'm doing in my life. And that's what people have done for me. And I'm just passing the baton. That's all I'm going to do. I'm a baton passer. Somebody passed me the baton. I didn't land on Plymouth Rock. Plymouth Rock landed on me. I didn't start this up. I thought I'd be the first one in my family. No, God said you gonna be David. God said, you're not gonna be Solomon. You're gonna be. Come on, man. Anyways, have accountability partners. Get rid of those yes men. Get rid of those yes women. Delete their number. Delete their phone calls. Block them if you have to. Tell them why. Hey, I feel like you keeping me down. I feel like you only telling me what I want to hear. But that takes maturity. That takes responsibility. That takes accountability. And that's not sexy and that's not popular in today's culture. But, hey, it is what it is. So, get rid of them yes, man. Keep people accountable. Didn't you say you was about to write the book? Didn't you say you was about to go work out today? That's the type of people you need in your life. You got to go to the next level. Mind, body, soul, and finances. It ain't just about finances. We trying to level up in every situation, in every area of life. So 4, keep that same car. Keep that same work ethic. Keep that same living situation if it's healthy. So keep that same living situation. So keep that same car if it's in good condition, if it still runs. Hey, get 100, 200, 300 gas mileage out of it. Get as much gas mileage out of it as you can. Get it all. If it's still running, if your living situation is still healthy, hey, still live with your mom a couple years if she'll have you. Pay her some more money, pay some more bills, but make this situation work in your favor. Make this situation work in your behalf. It ain't about struggling. It ain't all about getting it from the mud and out your bootstraps. That's great. But if you don't have to, you don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Everybody don't have to get it from the mud. Everybody don't have to get it from the bootstraps. I don't know why people think we got to struggle every year, every decade, every generation. No. Keep that car if it still works, if it's still in good condition. Stop trying to impress people. Because they're not going to be around to help you pay your car off. They ain't going to be around. They ain't helped you pay your car off. They ain't helping you pay your bills. So why you care about them so much in their opinions? Come on, man. Keep that same living situation if it's healthy. If you still live with your mom, maybe live with your mom a couple more years till you stack more money up. If you still have roommates, hey, I did it. I lived in a 3-bedroom. When I was doing the Disney College program, I lived in a 3-bedroom house with two of us in each room. So it was like 5 roommates. I've been there. I lived alone before. Had my own apartment. I had a studio apartment, lived alone. I had a regular apartment, lived alone. I've had 5 roommates, like I said. I had 1 roommate before. I've had between 0 up to 5 roommates at a time in different sections and stages of my life. So I'm not telling you something that I haven't gone through. I'm not telling you something I haven't did. Been there, done that, got the check, got the t-shirt. Subscribe to the website. So, last but not least, save more money. Save more than you earn. Find a way. If you got to sell something, if you got to get a second job, like I said, if you got to get back home with the mom for temporarily, if you got to get a roommate temporarily, whatever you need to do, save your money. Once you can avoid lifestyle creep by saving more. If you save 5%, go ahead, try 10% this year. You did 10%, try saving 15%. When you put more money away than you losing, then you're gonna not have to worry about lifestyle creep because you saving more than you spending. That's the key. That's the key to the game. How can I save more than I spend, no matter if I get promotion or not? Heck, if you was doing okay, I could see if you were struggling when you was making 40,000, 30,000, you might be struggling. But now you're making 70, 80, 90,000. Still, what's wrong with that $50,000 lifestyle? Your car still work. Your car still run. You didn't have to pray over your car before you got in. That car was still in great condition. I'm not saying never get a new car. I'm not saying never get a house. But delayed gratification, you can look it up. Delayed gratification makes you successful in the end. Write the vision, make it plain. So that might hear it, may run with it. Habakkuk 2:2, I believe. I've waited a long time to find my dream woman. Still waiting. Because I don't want no trash, I don't want no junk. And I don't want her to have a trash man, I don't want to have her have a junk man. I want to have the high man of value, whatever they call it. A man of God, a man of integrity, a man of standard, a man of character. That's the type of woman that I want to be for my. That's the type of man I want to be for my woman, and my wife, and my future. So again, recap: budget. Pretend or forget that the money never existed or the promotion never existed. 3, have accountability partners. 4, keep that same car if it's running and have that same living situation if it's healthy. And number 5, save more money. If you're making more, save more. Don't spend more. And that's the ultimate challenge. Even I find myself sometimes going over budget because that's why I haven't been here on YouTube. I've been traveling. I was gone for 3 weeks, I went to Chicago and Houston and where else did I go to? Yeah, Chicago, Houston, Alabama, things of that nature. So I'm enjoying my life. I'm able to, take 3 weeks off and still be able to pay my bills. My bills are paid for the end of the year, My rent is paid for the end of the year. So I've been truly blessed, and I'm just trying to be a good steward of what God has given to me. It reminds me of the story in the book, in the Bible, where it's talk about the man that he gave 1 talent, one man he gave 2 talents, one man he gave 3 talents. So you can use, instead of talents, which was income, you could use that as talents. So some people might cook chicken, some people might do haircuts, or you can also say God gave these people more money. You can think of it in terms of finances. You could think of it in terms of gifts. God gave each of us gifts. You might can cook great chicken. You might can be a barber. You might have 1 million people on YouTube. Whatever your gift. We all don't have the same gift. We don't all need to have the same gift. You could be a multimillionaire doing things illegally, and you can be a multimillionaire doing anything legally. But I prefer the legal route, of course. But I'm just saying, no excuses. There are millionaires. There are retired teachers that are millionaires. Dave Ramsey did a study where the top 3 everyday millionaires, non-celebrity millionaires, was accountants, teachers, and engineers. And most teachers don't make an average of 6 figures. But when you take care of your business, you invest in your 401k, when you do emergency fund, when you do the baby steps, then everything becomes a little easier. And when you're out of debt, you have less bills to pay, which is more money automatically back into your budget, which helps you to save more, and the cycle continues. Sometimes you even got to pretend that you're still in debt. Some days you got to go back to the peanut butter jelly sandwiches. I know I have. I love a good peanut butter jelly. Some days you got to go back to the $5 menu. You can't STK every day. Why? Because if you STK every day, you're going to be broke. They say NFL is not for long. Average NFL player making multi-millions, but he's broke in 5 years. Don't live over your means. Don't live over your budget. And you'll be all right. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn your notifications on. Have a great day. Rashad the Great here. I'm out.